Hi Year 3, I hope you've been getting on well with your remote learning. I'm going to teach you your next PSHE lesson. So I'm just going to share my screen and we'll go through it together. Our learning intention for today is to understand what constitutes a healthy, balanced diet. The picture below might give you a little bit of a hint to what a healthy, balanced diet might include. What is a balanced diet? Think about your answer to this question. What do you think a balanced diet is? You might want to pause the video to think about your answer. Let's have a look. A balanced diet is the importance of a healthy diet. It keeps us healthy, keeps us fit, helps improve our mood. Did you come up with a similar answer? You might have come up with an even better example. Can you remember the food plate? How much protein, vegetables, fruit should we have? So here we've got an example of a picture of a food plate. So we've got fruits, grains, protein, vegetables, and dairy. Milk builds strong bones and teeth. Beans, eggs, seeds, and nuts are protein too. Whole grains fill your tummy. And you must fill half your plate with fruits and vegetables. How do you think your plate looks? Does it look like this when you're having your dinner? Now, I want you to go onto this link below, so you might need to type this into your Google search bar, and I'll just share my screen to show you what it should look like. You should come up to a screen like this. What is a balanced diet, which is on the BBC Bite-Size website, and there is a video for you to take a look at. This will explain more about what a balanced diet is. Once you've watched that video, you'll come back to my screen and we'll carry on with today's lesson. So you should have found out a bit more about the food plate and what a balanced diet includes. The human body needs a balanced diet to work properly. Good health involves drinking enough water and eating the right amount of foods from the different food groups. So the food groups are carbohydrates, which give us energy. They are found in foods such as bread, potatoes, and pasta. Do you have enough carbohydrates? We've got proteins, which help our bodies to repair themselves. They are found in foods such as fish, meat, nuts, seeds, eggs, and cheese. Do you include any of those in your diet? The next food group is fats, which help store energy for our bodies. They are found in foods such as butter, cheese, nuts, and fried food. Do you include fat in your diet? I definitely do. I do like a bit of fried food. And then the final food group is fibre, which is important for helping us digest our foods. It's found in fruit and vegetables, which we should all be eating. So hopefully those 4 food groups you do include in your diet. What are the benefits of a balanced diet? Pause the video, discuss this with a talk partner or someone at home, or you can think about it to yourself. What are the benefits of a balanced diet? So including all those food groups into your diet, what would that mean for you? Let's have a look. So if you have a balanced diet, the benefits would include vitamins and nutrients, which are important in keeping us healthy. A balanced diet improves our sleep, which is really important because if we don't get enough sleep, we won't be able to function properly. Balanced diet makes you feel good, makes you have an improved mood, so you might feel a bit happier. A balanced diet means that you'll have more energy to do a lot more work. And a balanced diet, of course, keeps you healthy. So it means that you're at less risk of having any illnesses. But remember, a balanced diet does include things like having chocolate or crisps or the odd treat here and there. But again, it's just every so often and not every day. So you can treat yourself, but just now and then. We all like a chocolate bar and a packet of crisps from now on. Let's move on. Are you vegan, pescatarian, or vegetarian? Now, you may have heard of these food groups. So we've got vegan, which is a person who does not eat any food derived from animals and who typically does not use other animal products. We've got pescatarian, which is someone who does not eat meat but does eat fish still. And finally, a vegetarian is a person who does not eat meat or fish and sometimes other animal products, especially for moral, religious, or health reasons. So you might want to pause the video, have a deeper think about each of these food groups and decide, are you one of these? Or are you someone that still just eats meat? So you're none of these. Can you follow one of these diets and still have a balanced diet? So can you still be a vegan, a vegetarian, or a pescatarian and have a balanced diet? So this might give you a bit of a hint. So we've got a vegetarian plate, which looks a bit different to the first plate I showed you. And then we've got a plate that shows a vegan's diet. So again, there's some differences. Can you spot the differences between the first plate on the first slide that I showed you and these? So the vegetarian still includes things like fruit and vegetables, milk and dairy, bread, rice, potatoes, pasta, and other starchy foods. But as you can see, there's no meat on there. But the question is, can they still have a balanced diet? Well, let's find out. They still get their vitamins and nutrients from other foods. So for example, they may not get iron from eating red meat, but they can get it from green leafy vegetables. Any diet is a balanced diet if they include all the important nutrients and vitamins. A diet is not balanced if you constantly deprive or reduce the amount of food that you eat. So if you're not eating properly, then it's not balanced. But if you're a vegetarian, vegan, or pescatarian, it still can be a balanced diet because you're still receiving the nutrients and vitamins from things like your green leafy vegetables. So just because you don't eat meat doesn't mean that you won't have a balanced diet. And that's okay. For your activity today, I would like you to complete Sienna's activity. Now, this is on the Change for Life website. So I've written down how to access the worksheet. So you simply need to copy this link here into Google, and it should come up with the first link, which is Be Food Smart Key Stage 2 Toolkit. Now you click download, and it's a free resource. So a folder will download with lots of resources in that folder. But the resource you're looking for is the worksheet, which is titled Key Stage 2 Activity Sheets, and that will be in the folder. Once you click on that, it should bring you to a sheet like this. So here we have Sienna's day, and it's part of the Change for Life website. So you're going to complete this activity sheet. You can print it out, or you can just try and fill it in online, or you can just complete it on a separate piece of paper. So what you're going to do is read Sienna's story. My name is Sienna and I'm 10. My mum says I'm a real live wire. My favourite thing at school is PE. I love running about outside. My favourite food is anything sweet. I love cakes, chocolate and fruit. When it's hot and sunny, I love eating ice cream. I saw some chocolate breakfast cereal in the supermarket. Mum let me get some. Now I can even eat chocolate for breakfast. What don't I like? Anything with bits in. So the first part is put an S next to which option you think she would choose for each meal in the table below. So here we have the table below. Which ones would she choose? So for breakfast, for example, would she choose the sugary cereal or would she choose the wheat biscuit cereal? So you can go back to her story and it might give you a few clues to what she might choose. For each meal, draw a green circle around the healthiest choice and a red circle around the least healthiest choice. So once you've put the S in the box next to the choice that Sienna would choose, You need to draw a green circle around the healthiest choice and a red circle around the least healthiest choice. So, for example, breakfast, we have a sugary cereal and a wheat biscuit cereal. Which one would be the healthiest choice? Yeah, that's correct. The wheat biscuit cereal would be the healthiest choice. So you will draw a green circle around there. And that means the sugary cereal would be the least healthy choice. So you draw a red circle around that option. And you carry on all the way through to dinner. And that's the sheet I would like you to complete today as part of our PSHE lesson. Now, once you've completed that, you should have a better understanding of what a healthy, balanced diet includes. You decide the best options and explain your choices. So as I said before, just to clarify, for example, she should choose the apple for her snack because it is full of vitamins and nutrients. It has better sugar for your body and teeth than the chocolate biscuits, and it will fill her up more. So for each option, just reflect on why you've made that choice and explain. Now, if for some reason you are unable to access the worksheet online, you are welcome to do this activity instead. Ask a grown-up or someone at home to give you different types of foods, and you should decide whether they are healthy or unhealthy, and then decide how much you're allowed to eat of it. So for example, if your grown-up was to pass you over a packet of crisps, you can decide whether they're healthy or unhealthy. I suppose it depends on the packet of crisps. But I would like you to write a list and feel free to add pictures if you want to. And that is your activity for today. So just to clarify, you are completing Sienna's activity as I showed you before, or you are doing the other activity which involves categorizing foods into healthy and unhealthy categories and writing a list. I hope you've enjoyed today's PSHE lesson, and I will see you all again next week for the next lesson. Have fun and enjoy. I'm just going to show you that worksheet again, just in case it's easier to pause the screen in case you're struggling to access it. So I will just show you it one more time, and that way you can pause it if needs be on the sheet. So we've got Sienna's day, there's Sienna's story. That's the first part of the activity. So you can pause it now to complete it. And then the second part of the activity is here. Again, you're welcome to print this sheet out if you can access it. And there is activity number 2. So we've got breakfast, we've got drink, we've got morning snack, we've got lunch, and then we've got the final part, which is after school snack and dinner. Which out of those options would Sienna choose, and which ones are the healthiest and which ones are the unhealthy ones? That's the only sheet you need to complete from this website for now, but you're welcome to take a look at all the other resources on the Change for Life website. Enjoy, and I will see you all soon. Take care. Bye, Year 3.